Hello, people. Gemetic here. So, actually, today I've been theory crafting a lot, actually, and I went back to one of my builds, one of my older builds that I like, and that is the Pontified Curd Sword build. So I went back with the same stats. If you see, I have 40 vigor, 40 endurance, 20 vitality, 24 strength, 40 dexterity, with 11 intelligence and 18 faith. And I'm going to tell you exactly why my stats are as they are right now. The reason for 14 achievements is really obvious, the Tears of Denial. 40 endurance, because having 40 endurance is just fucking vital. 20 vitality is actually really important. 24 strength is because the min-maxing in terms of like using strength and dexterity for a quality build. It's just better to like leave it at 24 instead of having up to 40 because you will just get 11 more AR for uh, for the next like for the remaining levels. It's just overall pretty fucking bad. I do not like it at all, and it's not worth. So I like to keep it at least at 24. 26, you can go up to 26, but it's like it's not worth in terms of that either. 40 dexterity just because the scaling stops at 40 for min max. 11 intelligence for, and you're going to actually get surprised. Nah, maybe I don't think so actually. The dragon head shield, and 18 faith for the Filianor chime. And now I'm going to tell you why, like, why dramatic? Why do you need a Dragon Shield when you're using a min-maxed or optimized Curd Sword build? Well, I am not the best Curd Sword user in the game. I'm good, but I'm not the best Curd Sword user in the game. And if, let's say, if I'm going to be in a tournament, and I'm going to use this build because I think this is going to be my new min-max build, I'm going to tweak a bit for the build later if I find something that will be better and whatnot. The one way I can be better is to just play better and just play more, play better, be better. But I'm not going to deny that the curd sword, it's just better in terms of matchups. You have more better matchups with the curd sword. But if I'm going to meet a curd sword user, like if you see my weight ratio now is at 57%, like yeah, you can have more armor than this dude, and I'm like yeah, I know. That's why I'm going to have more armor setups. That I'm going to have one armor setup for using just curd sword, and I'm going to have one armor setup I can switch to, so I can like maybe switch to this armor to get more defense, and I can actually do that and whatnot. But let's say I'm going to fight against a good curd sword user. I'm just going to switch to my deep Lothric sword. You don't need to have it deep at all. The reason why I have it deep right now, I'm going to actually get one more that's sharp infused to get more damage against the curd sword user. The reason why I have deep infused on these two is if I'm going to meet what should I say? Board and sword. No, I mean if I'm going to, the reason I have deep is if I meet another board and sword user, I can just chip through their shields. I'm going to see if I can actually sharp infuse this shit right now. I cannot. So I need to get the sharp infusion, but I know that I can sharp infuse it. So if you guys are going to tell me in the comment section that yeah, Gemetic, you can sharp infuse the longsword for more damage. Yes, I know. I'm going to do that. I just don't have the requirements right now. I need to get the coal, and I am, what should I say, lazy. I don't want to. It's boring to get it. I don't need it right now, but I'm going to get it. So yeah, let's look at the armor. I have the Sunset Helm, Dragon Slayer armor, Black Knight gauntlets, and Night leggings. It's probably better armor pieces out there that I could use, but oh, but the defense is it's nice. 29 in physical. That's for the straight swords, and 30 in slash. I want to try to get the slash defense at least at maybe 32. But right now I don't have the time to actually do that because I actually have to leave in an hour, so I don't want to like fuck around with armor right now. So yeah, let's do some matches. Like right now I just need to get used to how to use a curd sword again since I haven't used it in a while. What was that dude? Okay, so now he's just going to spam that shit. Fine. You're going to be annoying. He thinks he's so cool. Oh, you're a heavy guy? I'm so bad. Blood ring or something? No, I'm just bad. Lol. I don't know why he's heavy. I don't know. Why do you think that's good? So let's see what the second opponent is going to do. Oh, he's nice and waiting for me and whatnot. I can just use everything then. Get fucked. Yeah, Armand spamming right there was just the best option. He wants to parry me, yeah. Parry? I'm just going to actually do a wake up instead. No, I couldn't. Roll. Okay, that was a perfect match. Like, the curved sword it's a really nice weapon. I like the curved sword. It feels nice. It's fast. Let's see. Hello, guy. Yeah. Do whatever, man. Oh, you're so nice and honorable. Okay, this dude, I'm not going to actually do a running attack into R1 because you can actually parry the shit after running attacks. I'm just not going to do that. I'm bad. Wow, I'm actually really bad at this game. I'm sorry, Mom. I should have just done stupid shit there. Nah, bro. I'm trying to be just outside his range, but it's hard. Okay. Ah! It wasn't that good. I didn't like that match at all, actually. I'm just like, these are my like first... These are my first fight with the current swords in like weeks almost. By like maining them. So I just need to do a couple matches against tryhards to peel off the rust. So I'm going to do that later today or tonight or whatever. The edgy walk of edginess. Easy running attack, punish. So like right now he has a bad matchup against me. Like I can just do cheeky running attacks. That's it. That's how you deal with ultras. Against every attack they do, you can punish everything. Every whiff, everything. It's fucking easy. This is the reason why I said that I will not lose against any Ultra Greatsword users in any tournament role. Look at that range. That's just dirty. This is the reason why I can't lose against the Ultra Greatsword in any tournament at all when I'm using a curved sword with good matchup. So let's see, I hope I actually meet a curved sword user, but a Dragon Slayer armor cosplay. Yeah, he let me actually buff that fucking noob. Oh, a bit latency problems with me and him, so we may actually trade, maybe, to the Gales. They give me an easy... Even with like great swords, it's just I'm just fast enough to punish everything that he does. Wow, the latency is bad, but it's fine. Like using, I'm starting to get the feel of the curved sword again. It's starting to ease up a bit. Let's see this dude. He unlocks for some reason. Like, when I was in a loading screen right now, I was actually thinking of maybe using something in. Fuck you. I'm not going to do shit. You have a parrying tool, I'm not going to fuck around with you. Too bad. Na 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 na. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, if you're just going to do this, I'm going to just cast Tears. This dude, he wants me to get into his face. No, fuck you. That was the fucking worst thing I've ever seen in my life. The worst fucking attempt. You're bad. You're actually really bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had the best idea actually, and I'm going to actually do that right now. So this is one of my new ideas actually. I just fixed something. I'm actually going to try to refine this build better by doing some shit. But you will see what I want to do. I still do the same amount of damage. So that's nice. Ow. I'm so bad. Yeah, it's pretty good, maybe. Maybe. So yeah, I think I actually found my new build-ish. After actually making this video, I actually changed my build quite a bit. In the middle of the video I actually did, and you will actually see also, or you saw rather. And this is the new finalization after that again. So like, this is what I go through. I find one build like, oh yeah, I fucking love this one, and then I'm like, oh no, I was like in a loading screen, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, maybe that's better. I did one fight, and I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should do this instead, and this is probably better. And now I'm going to tell you my finalized build that is optimized enough in terms of armor, in terms of defense, in terms of everything. This has better defense than the first build that I used, but it has worse defense than the second build. But it's better than the first, and it's better than the second in terms of the damage aspect, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. Like, for me, when I'm min-maxing, I try to go for what's the most optimum for every situation. Like, let's say, for instance, I meet a bad matchup against my current sword. I will find a better matchup against that sword. But then it means that I need a good build for using that matchup, like using that sword. And for me, that's a Lothric Knight Sword, or the Lothric Straight Sword rather, with with the Black Knight Shield, or the Dragon Knight Shield, because I can do the combos and I will do decent damage and I have like good defense and whatnot. My defense and level, and I'm going to show you it right now. My level is 40 vigor, 40 endurance with 25 vitality, 24 strength, 40 dexterity, 20 intelligence, and 19 faith. Like, yes, I could have like stopped at 18 to have like the Chime of Eleanor, but I wanted to squeeze out a little bit more damage for the Dark Infusion. And if you see, my damage is 437 in AR with Lothric Sword. Let's say I meet a board and sword user, I can either switch to the scimitar, and spam on it, and I have like decent amount of damage. It's not good, it's just decent, and I can still use this optimized Pontiff Curd Sword optimized. If you see there, like I have now 387 in AR, and if you saw at the scimitar, I have actually more AR. But don't get confused by like, oh, why don't you use the scimitar instead, because it has better AR than the Pontiff Curd Sword. On paper, yes, it has better AR, but you also have to keep in mind that it's a split damage. It's split between dark defense or dark infusion and physical infusion or physical in general. So it's dark and physical, and the Pontiff Curd Sword is just physical. So the Pontifical Curd Sword does more damage than the Dark Scimitar, but the Dark Scimitar still does decent damage. I'm not going to like lie and say that it's bad. The reason why I took it up to 19 Faith and 20 Intelligence is because of the shield pierce damage, so that I can still use my Dark build, but it's less optimized than it would be. But it's the best of both worlds. Now I got the best of both, like using the straight sword build, and I can still use my beloved Pontiff Knight Curd Sword. The ring setup. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using the Tearstone ring. Like I can switch rings. That's why that I had it. Like usually I start with life ring plus 3. I switch to life ring to the Sun Princess ring. When I get low, I switch the Sun Princess ring to the red Tearstone ring. That is why I have 2 red Tearstones, so that I can switch. Like let's say I take a lot of damage in the start of the fight, I will just boom down to the red Tearstone ring to get like the small damage output. It would be optimized if I could use Lloyd Shield Ring, but meh, I can like get hit once and then like put on this and hope that I am in the right amount of level, or try to like use a Sun Princess Ring. When I get full to Sun Princess Ring, I can maybe like switch to the Lloyd Shield Ring. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do with this setup. It's versatile. I can still use my Curd Sword. I can still use my Straight Sword. I can still use my Dark Infused Scimitar, and still do decent damage. I have a lot of defense. I can still use both of my shields that I need. So let's say I'm fighting against a lightning arrow build. You just switch to the Lothric Knight Shield lightning plus 10. It's fucking easy. Let's say you're fighting against another board and sword user and you're struggling. Just fucking switch to light crossbow and use exploding bolts. There's a lot of shit you can do with this build. This is like, I will do everything, but I will do everything with decent damage. The damage could be better, but that means that I have to sacrifice some either health or endurance. You can maybe go down 5 points in endurance. You can. I will not recommend that you will do, but you can if you want to. It's fully optimized, and you can then take 5 more levels into either faith or intelligence, your choice, or whatever that suits your shit. But yeah, I will catch you guys later in the next video. Bye.